It might seem like there's no end to the misery with many games delayed because of coronavirus and new restrictions being placed on us. So, here are some fun things to do in lockdown for fellow gamers. COVID-19 came, and so did lockdown. Then things started to improve, and we were allowed out again while respecting social distance rules, of course. But now things are getting uncertain again, with many local lockdowns taking place and changes to rules coming in to prevent the spread. With winter coming, being in lockdown is going to look very different, with colder weather and darker evenings making us all want to stay inside. But it's not all doom and gloom, with plenty of things to look forward to over the coming months. Here are 5 ways to relieve the lockdown boredom. Play online games. Online games are a great way to pass the time. They're easy to find, easy to play, and there are all kinds of games out there for you to try. From online RPGs to Wonga games, you can easily pass the time online. Many online games have adopted the free-to-play model, such as Fortnite, new FPS Hyperscape, and now Rocket League. Fortnite is currently one of the most played and certainly most famous games around at the moment. The Battle Royale title pits players against each other as they fight to be the last one standing. Hyperscape is similar to Fortnite with an emphasis on team-based battle, although this is optional. Rocket League is a team-based game where you have to play soccer in rocket-powered vehicles. This may sound silly, but Rocket League has become one of the most played online games and has a large esports following. With its recent adoption of the free-to-play model, Rocket League is set to become one of the more popular games to play free online. Just remember to take a break now and then to live in the real world. Get ready for the new console launches. While 2020, on the whole, has sucked, there is some light towards the end of this long tunnel. This November sees the launch of the Xbox Series X, and the PlayStation 5, both eagerly awaited by gamers all over the world. Hype press events from both manufacturers have fueled the flames of the silly console war, and news of release dates and prices broke the internet. Last week's reveals for dates and prices of both consoles had consumers doing a mad dash for online retailers whose websites ended up crashing. Retailers such as Game, Argos and even Amazon are struggling to keep up with demand, and many fear that shortages of the new machines may be to blame. Not to worry though, as this happens with every console launch, and if people are patient enough they should have no problem getting their desired machine when they want it. While you've still got a number of weeks before you can get your hands on them, you can pass the time by deciding on PS5 versus Xbox Series X. Which one will you buy? Feed your Marvel addiction. Missing Marvel after the long gap since the release of Marvel's Spider-Man in 2018. Rejoin everyone's favorite superheroes with Marvel's Avengers. The highly anticipated game got off to a shaky start with game-breaking bugs, matchmaking issues and a whole host of infuriating bugs. That being said, despite the multitude of bugs and issues, an excellent main story campaign was hidden under the bug-ridden pile. The good news is that it's already gone through some improvements to iron out some of the initial issues. Week 1 hotfixes were put in place while gamers eagerly awaited patch 1.3.0, which was released last week. I'm happy to say that the game is pretty much fixed now and any issues are minimal. The game has now been updated with new content such as Mega Hives, and the first DLC, Hero, is set to be released soon. Marvel fans will be able to enjoy a lot of hours playing this over the coming months. Get ready for the latest FIFA. A new football season means a new FIFA, and now that's something to look forward to. A new FIFA game sells amazingly well for EA Sports well into the next year. With FIFA 21, Ultimate Team is back, featuring legends such as Eric Cantona, Ashley Cole and Fernando Torres. It has also been confirmed that Paris Saint-Germain forward Kylian Mbappé will be the cover star for the new release. As one of the best-selling games in the world, it's an eagerly anticipated release every year, bringing a bit of normality back for both football and gaming fans. Rediscover some old favorites. Lockdown has been a good time to reflect and appreciate some of the finer things, as well as a chance for some nostalgia. So why not use this time to rediscover some of your old favorite games and remember what was so great about them? Some of the best video games of all time include The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time and the Grand Theft Auto series. While a new GTA is probably some time away yet, GTA Online is still regularly updated with new game modes and events. Although Microsoft has recently purchased Elder Scrolls and Fallout owners ZeniMax Media, that shouldn't put you off playing some of their classics either. If, like me, you still haven't finished the main stories for Skyrim and Fallout 4 because the worlds are so large, now might be a good time to revisit these amazing fantasies. Because of their long stories and in-depth campaigns, Bethesda titles like these might be some of the best games to play in lockdown. Dig them out from the archives and get ready to enjoy the greats again. While the prospect of a winter lockdown is enough to bore anyone to tears, at least you know there'll be enough to keep you occupied as far as gaming is concerned. Stay safe, keep your distance, and get ready for an exciting winter of games.